Good morning, students. This is your Ravedred sir. Here I am giving analysis of mock number 47, which is Eamcet based. Now, first I am giving analysis of first year topics. Here, observe the first question. One question given here, given three lines or congruent lines. Then, from the options we have A, B, C are in arithmetic progression, geometric progression, or in harmonic progression, none of the above. So since three lines are congruent lines, we know that the determinant of coefficients of x, y and constants is equals to 0. Now solving using this formula, we'll get 2 by b equals 1 by a plus 1 by c, so that a, b, c are in harmonic progression. Next, the second question. Here one question given, one straight line passing through 1, 2 and reflected at a point on x-axis and again passing through 5, 3. Then find the coordinates of the point on x-axis. Find the coordinates of a point at which point the straight line is reflected on x-axis. Now here, since the line reflected on x-axis, the slope of AP bar equals to minus slope of PB bar. So here I am writing the line reflected at P point, which on x-axis is x, 0 here. So slope of AP bar is equals to minus slope of PB bar. Now using slope formula y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, we'll get x is equals to minus 13 by 5. Now the coordinates of P is 13 by 5, 0. Here slope of AP bar is equals to minus slope of PB bar. It is a shortcut formula. Otherwise, we have to use formula some pi by 2 and pi by 2 minus theta or pi by 2 plus theta formula like here. It is a lengthy process. This is the very easiest. Next, one question, third one. A straight line passing through 0, 2 and 1, 1 and other straight line which is perpendicular to this line and passing through 0, minus 12. Then find the area of a triangle formed by formed by y-axis and these two lines. Here line, first I am finding equation of L which passing through 1, 1 and 0, 2. Here x plus y equals to 2. And the line which perpendicular to this line passing through 0, minus 12 is L dash, which is a 2x minus 2y minus 1 equals 0. We know that the process to find perpendicular line. So after finding here two lines, the point of intersection of these two perpendicular lines is 5 by 4, 3 by 4. Now the area of a triangle formed by y-axis and these two lines. So we know that the point of intersection of these two lines is a 0, 2 and 0, minus 12 and 5 by 4, 3 by 4. Using formula, area of triangle is 1 by 2 of x1 of y2 minus y3 plus x2 of y3 minus y1 plus x3 of y1 minus y2. We'll get area of triangle is 25 by 16. Then fourth one. This is a very simplest question. Area of triangle formed by one straight line ax plus by plus c equals 0 with x-axis, coordinate axis. It is a direct formula. Area of triangle formed by this line with x-axis, y-axis is delta equals to c square by 2ab. Convert into intercept form, we'll get the coordinates of points, then area of triangle, area of right angle triangle. This is a direct formula, this is. And one question. Given S is equals to ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals 0 represents a pair of lines. Then to find under root of g square minus ac by f square minus bc. So this equation represents pair of parallel lines. See here, it given pair of parallel lines. Then we know that the distance between parallel lines is a 2 into under root of g square minus ac by a into a plus b equals to 2 into under root of f square minus bc by b into a plus b. Now solving, equating these two and solving here, we'll get under root of g square minus ac by f square minus bc is under root of a by b. Cancellation of a plus b's and 2 will get a by b, under root of a by b. One question. Here one equation is given, pair of lines. Question from pair of straight lines. Find the angle between pair of lines. So first compare the equation with standard form of pair of lines s equals 0, ax square plus 2hx5 plus by square plus 2gx plus 2f5 plus equals 0. Then it represents pair of lines, then delta is equals to 0. Delta is nothing but abc plus 2fgh minus af square minus bg square minus ch square equals to 0. We'll get m value is 4. Now using m value here, the angle between pair of lines is tan theta is equals to 2 into under root of h square minus ab by a plus b. Substitute all the values above, we'll get theta is tan inverse of 3 by 4. Because here using tan theta, because of an options we have, theta is equals to tan inverse of something. So we used tan theta formula here. Otherwise we can use the cos theta also. Now, one question from the pair of lines. Given one curve equation which intercepted by one straight line Lx plus My is equals to 1, and given length of AB, this line intercepted at 2 points A comma B, length of intercepted line is subtending right angle at 0 comma 0 origin. So here indirectly given question from homogenization. So a straight line intersected at 2 distinct points A comma B, then the line joining of origin to the point of intersection of curve and straight line OA bar and OB bar. Given OA bar and OB bar are perpendiculars, this line is subtends right angle at origin. So since OA bar and OB bar are perpendiculars, then we know that x square coefficient plus y square coefficient equals 0 in equation of pair of lines in OA bar and OB bar. We'll get OA bar and OB bar pair of lines by homogenization of curve with the help of straight line. So after homogenization, compare the equations, then find x square coefficient and y square coefficient. X square coefficient plus y square coefficient equals to 0. We'll get our required condition. In question asking the Lg plus Mf plus 1 by L square plus M square value, that is C by 2. We'll get C by 2 answer. Next. Question from direction ratios and direction cosines. So here in question given options, some statements are 1 and 1 2 true, 1 both, 1 is true, 2 is false like here. So question on direction cosines and ratios, here we use the concept like here L square plus M square equals 1, cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma equals to 1, and sin square alpha plus sin square beta plus sin square gamma is equals to 2. These two statements are true, so that both 1 and 2 are true. Now, question number 9. Here 3 points we have in 3-dimensional geometry question: A111, B123, C2, minus 1, 1. To find here length of internal bisector at A. Now here internal bisector AD bar divides the line joining of B comma C. The ratio AB is to AC. So BD by DC is nothing but AB by AC. So we'll find AB and AC here. AB and AC are 1. So D is midpoint of BC. So since D is the midpoint of BC, we'll find a D value. Then after the equation of or the distance between A comma D. So length AD nothing but distance between AD is under root of 3 by 2. Next question on plane. Find the equation of a plane which is parallel to one equation of plane and passing through point. It is a direct question using IP question here. Use the formula A of x minus x1 plus B of y minus y1 plus C of z minus z1 equals to 0. And one more question. A plane meets the axis in 3 points. Okay. Then find the centroid of the plane. So since the plane meets the axis at 3 distinct points, then the centroid nothing but, so first convert the plane into intercept form. We'll get x-intercept, y-intercept and z-intercept. We'll get A 0 0 and 0 B 0 0 G 0 comma 0 comma C values. Then the centroid nothing but x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3, z1 plus z2 plus z3 by 3. Next. One question on limits using sandwich theorem. So you know that sandwich theorem when f of x less than or equals g of x less than or equals h of x, then limit of f of x is equals to limit of h of x, then the limit of g of x is also equal to the both values. So in this question given f of x is middle one, so here in place of f comma h we have another two functions. So limit of first function is 3, limit of third function is 3, so both are equal to 3. So our required question for limit x tends to 0 f of x here middle one we have that is also 3 using sandwich theorem on limits. Next, 13th one. So this is somewhat different question. So we have already discussed in our volume book. Find the limit n tends to infinity some bn plus L values or sequence Bn value. So that is here we know that a sequence Bn converges to L, then the sequence Bn plus 1 is also converges to L. So it means the limit of the function Bn, sequence nothing but sequence Bn is L, then the limit of a sequence Bn plus 1 also L. Now here let I'm supposing the first limit n tends to infinity Bn is equals to L. So then L is equals to, given this question, so this is L is equals to then 1 by 3 2L plus 125 by L square, which is Bn plus 1 is L, Bn is also L. Limit of Bn is L, limit of Bn plus 1 is also L. Substitute the L values here. So solving this, 3L is equals to 2L plus 125 by L square. L is equals to 125 by L square, L cube is equals to 125, so L is 5. Limit value is 5. Then 14th one. Find limit x tends to 1 by root 2 x minus cos of sin inverse of x by 1 minus tan of sin inverse of x. Now when we substitute x equals 1 by root 2, we'll get a 0 by 0 form. So when we have 0 by 0 form, apply L'Hospital rule. Derivative of numerator by derivative of denominator, then substitute x equals 1 by root 2. Another question given, it's a different question. When function f of x equals to tan 3x by 1 minus cos 4x, find the number of points of discontinuity. It's a different question. So here the function is undefined. At that point, function is discontinuous in this interval. So f of x is undefined when 1 minus cos 4x is not equals to 0. So to continuity, it's not equals 0. When it is equal to 0, it is discontinuous. So to define, it is not equals to 0. And also to define here, tan is undefined at infinity. So whenever tan 3x is equals to infinity is also undefined. So first case, 1 minus cos 4x not equals to 0. So cos x not equals to 1. Cos 4x not equals to 1. Cos 4x not equals to cos 0. So here 4x not equals to 2n pi plus or minus alpha using trigonometric equation solution. So 4x not equals to 2n pi plus or minus 0, x not equals to n pi by 2, comma n belongs to I. So substituting here, n equals to 0 will get x equals 0, n equals to 1 will get x equals pi by 2, n equals to 2 pi by 2 is nothing but pi, and n equals to 3 will get 3 pi by 2, 4, 2 pi, n equals to 5 pi by 2, which is more than 2 pi. The function defined for only 2 pi here. So at these points, function is not defined. So at these points, function is discontinuous. So when x is equal to 0, pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2, 2 pi, function is discontinuous. And also another case, tan 3x. For tan 3x is equal to infinity, tan 3x equals tan pi by 2, 3x is 2n plus 1 of pi by 2 using trigonometric equations. X not equals to here 2n plus 1 pi by 6. At this value is undefined, so that x not equals to. So when x equals to 0, x equals pi by 6, x equals to 1, n equals to 0, x equals pi by 6, n equals to 1, n equals to 2, n equals to 3 here, n equals to 4, which is a 3 pi by 2, n equals to 5, 10 pi by 6, n equals to 6 is a 13 pi by 6, which is more than 2 pi. So until here. In this, we have already pi by 2, 3 pi by 2 in the first case. So the number of points of discontinuity is here. In the first case, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In second case, we have 6, 7, 8, and 9. So number of points of discontinuity is 9. From the options we have more than 7. Answer is correct one. So at these points function is a discontinuity. Next go for other one. Now different question this is also. F of x is equals to sin x when x is rational, cos x when x is irrational. Then find f of x is continuous at which values. From the options we have at x equals to and x is a discontinuity x equals to, some like here. So let me discuss it continuity at some values. Observe here, when x equals to 0, since 0 is a rational number, so the function is f of 0 nothing but sin 0 equals to 0. Left hand limit at 0, so that limit extends to 0 minus. For x less than 0, the x value is irrational number, and x greater than 0, x value is irrational number, then f of x is cos x. So for x less than 0 or x greater than 0, f of x is a cos x. Since x is irrational number, the limit extends to 0, cos x for left hand limit and right hand limit. Cos 0 equals to 1. So left hand limit, right hand limit are equal but not equals to f of 0. So f is a discontinuity at x equals to 0 here. Now discuss at x equals pi by 4, because at x equals pi by 4 both our values are equal. So let me discuss at x equals pi by 4. Since pi by 4 is irrational number, f of pi by 4, f of here nothing but f of pi by 4 irrational number, so cos pi by 4 is 1 by root. For left hand limit and right hand limit, x less than pi by 4 or x greater than pi by 4, x is rational number since it is a rational number. So at a rational number, left hand limit and right hand limit, the function f of x is a sin x, so sin pi by 4 is 1 by root. So left hand limit, right hand limit are equal to f of a, so therefore f is continuity at x is equals to pi by 4. The same way f of x is a continuous function at x is equals to some pi plus pi by 4, 2 pi plus pi by 4, 3 pi plus pi by 4 and so on. So therefore f of x is a continuous function at x is equals to all n pi plus pi by 4. We have this option in our given options, B option n pi plus pi by 4. The next one. One question on derivatives. Find the d by dx of tan inverse of under root of 1 plus x square plus under root of 1 minus x square by root of 1 plus x square minus root of 1 minus x square. This is a standard question. It's an IP question. By substituting x square equals to cos 2 theta, we'll get answer. This is an IP direct standard question. And here one question on derivatives. Find the derivative of determinant matrix. So dy by dx of this determinant matrix. Derivative of determinant matrix is nothing but derivative of row wise or column wise. So that I am going for solving by row wise. Means dy by dx is derivative of first row elements plus derivative of second row elements plus derivative of third row elements. So first row elements derivative in first one plus second row elements derivative second one and third row elements derivative 1 0 0 here. Remaining all are same row wise. So when we apply derivative for first row elements, we will get two rows are equal, determinant is 0. In second one, two rows are equal, determinant is 0. In third one, here any two rows are not equal. So find derivative of this third one, we will get 1 using cos square theta plus sin square theta equals to 1. So the derivative dy by dx is 1 here. Next, y equals to log of 1 plus x by 1 minus x whole power 1 by 4 minus 1 by 2 tan inverse of x, then find dy by dx. So just change the given function 1 by 2, I am writing here 1 by 2 whole square. So you can write 1 by 2 of log a power m is equals to m log a. So 1 by 2 log of 1 plus x by 1 minus x whole power 1 by 2. 1 by 4 I am writing 1 by 2 whole square. So which is nothing but tan h inverse of x formula. This is the tan inverse of x. So 1 by 2, this is the tan h inverse of x minus 1 by 2 tan inverse of x. So dy by dx is the derivative of tan h inverse of x is 1 by 1 minus x square. Derivative of tan inverse of x is 1 by 1 plus x square. Using these two for derivative, we'll get this answer, x square by 1 minus x power 4. Next, one question on derivatives. So x is equals secant theta minus cos theta, y equals secant power n theta minus cos power n theta. So given parametric differentiation. So since x comma y both are in theta terms, so in options we have using dy by dx whole squares. So let me find first dy by dx is a dy by d theta by dx by d theta. Find the derivative of these two with respect to theta first. Then find dy by dx whole square. Then using options we'll get the answer. Just find dy by dx and squaring. Observe the options, will get the answer. One more question on implicit function. Given here f of x comma y equals to 0. Find dy by dx at a 0 comma 0 here. So in implicit function, y is also treated as x terms. Y also treated as x variable. So we are differentiation with respect to x here. 4x minus 3 uv form. Y square derivative 2y y dash plus x derivative 1 2y dash equals to 0. At 0 comma 0 x is 0, y is 0. We'll get only 2y dash equals to minus 1. Y dash is minus 1 by 2. Now these are the topics on first year. So next I will do for the second year topics.